Trust yourself, then you will know how to live. Learning to trust is one of life's most difficult tasks. Love all, trust a few, do wrong to none. Never be afraid to trust an unknown future to a known God. Few things can help an individual more than to place responsibility on him and to let him know that you trust him. Trust and belief are two prime considerations. You must not allow yourself to be opinionated. The best way to find out if you can trust somebody is to trust them. Never trust a husband too far, nor a bachelor too near. Trust not too much to appearances. Trust should be the basis for all our moral training. The public scares me, but people I trust. Trust your ability. Trust your instinct to the end, though you can render no reason. To be trusted is a greater compliment than being loved. Trust is the glue of life. For every good reason there is to lie, there is a better reason to tell the truth. You may be deceived if you trust too much, but you will live in torment if you don't trust enough. Trust yourself, you know more than you think you do. A lie can travel halfway around the world while the truth is putting on its shoes. The most important lesson that I have learned is to trust God in every circumstance. Lots of times we go through different trials and following God's plan seems like it doesn't make any sense at all. God is always in control and He will never leave us. I do not know what I may appear to the world, but to myself I seem to have been only like a boy playing on the seashore and diverting myself in now and then finding a smoother pebble or a prettier shell than ordinary, whilst the great ocean of truth lay all undiscovered before me. Trust is built with consistency. Trust in what you love, continue to do it, and it will take you where you need to go. Learning to trust is one of life's most difficult tasks. Trust is hard to come by. That's why my circle is small and tight. I'm kind of funny about making new friends. My trust in a higher power that wants me to survive and have love in my life is what keeps me moving forward. It is impossible to go through life without trust. That is to be imprisoned in the worst cell of all, oneself. Trust yourself. Create the kind of self that you will be happy to live with all your life. Make the most of yourself by fanning the tiny, inner sparks of possibility into flames of achievement. The more you trust your intuition, the more empowered you become, the stronger you become, and the happier you become. The chief lesson I have learned in a long life is that the only way you can make a man trustworthy is to trust him, and the surest way to make him untrustworthy is to distrust him. If the people cannot trust their government to do the job for which it exists, to protect them and to promote their common welfare, all else is lost. Not everyone can be trusted. I think we all have to be very selective about the people we trust. I think a good friend, to me, is all about trust and loyalty. You don't ever want to second guess whether you can tell your friend something. I would rather trust a woman's instinct than a man's reason. Better to trust the man who is frequently in error than the one who is never in doubt. The trust of the innocent is the liar's most useful tool. The only way to make a man trustworthy is to trust him. I'm a dirt person. I trust the dirt. I don't trust diamonds and gold. Trust is the glue of life. It's the most essential ingredient in effective communication. It's the foundational principle that holds all relationships. All I have seen teaches me to trust the Creator for all I have not seen. Beware of anyone who says they know. Trust me, they don't, or they wouldn't have to say they did. Trust is to human relationships what faith is to gospel living. It is the beginning place, the foundation upon which more can be built. Where trust is, love can flourish. Never trust a man who, when left alone with a tea cozy, doesn't try it on. Trusting our intuition often saves us from disaster. A man who trusts nobody is apt to be the kind of man nobody trusts.